and preparing for battle. Each guy with his own approach. Hola, and welcome to Noche Latina. What's not to love about opening day, Grant? Every team with an equal chance to do something special.
Oh, B.A., that's the way these teams look at it. Regardless how your previous season went, you have a chance to do something special, something great. Time to start fresh and build on that optimism.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. Andre Drummond is out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's George. Then it's Maxey. And it's Oubre in at the 3. Clock is at 3. That one's good for 2.
Nice work on the interior. Maxey looks so composed amongst those trees.
Outside Brunson. Bridges outside. Back to Brunson for 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Victory eluded them last time in New York when they faced the Knicks.
They lost the battle of the second units the last time these teams played and lost the game.
Maxey's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, scorer, and his passing is severely underrated. So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Bridges passes to Anunoby. Fires from deep. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Maxey with the drive. No good with a layup.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Now here's Towns. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Lakers.
And he was also went to town on the glass, imposed his will, chasing down misses all game long.
George passes to Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
And when you look at the numbers over the last few years, it's clear that George has made a jump as a playmaker.
Back to Robinson. Towns up top. Driving in. And it's Towns with the power finish.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's Oubre. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Celtics in Boston.
This team wants Maxey to have the ball in his hands. He is a great decision maker that gets better every year.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Joel Embiid is setting records with his scoring, but he said, when I get stuck into just being a scorer, that's not the best version of me. I like sharing the ball. As you've seen the last couple of years, the teams that have won, they move the ball. Nothing is static. So that's how we should play. Pretty simple, Brian.
Yeah, great understanding, right? Thanks, Allie. Now here's Brunson. He had a 39-point outing in their last game against the Lakers.
Also forced a bunch of trips to the line. You can control a game like that.
Philadelphia leading by 4. Despite Joel Embiid missing more than half of their games, Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last season.
Yeah, B.A., and lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game. Philadelphia also had some good depth, and that really helped.
Here's Brunson. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Shot to stop the run, and it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
Pretty much the second Brunson gets the ball, he's into motion, and that's how it's done.
Maxey against Brunson. And it's Maxey missing.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Towns against Embiid. Robinson on the wing. Pass to Bridges. Robinson in the post. George defending. Anunoby can't get it to go.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Brunson against Maxey. Drummond with the ball. Outside Maxey. And he comes up with a bucket. Maxey's got 6 points.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Here's Brunson. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. 5 points in the game.
The lefty getting it to go. Jalen Brunson once again.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Maxey. And it's rebounded by Karl-Anthony Towns. Anunoby against George. Outside Brunson. Throws it up high. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brunson.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Philadelphia on top. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
So on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. Andre Drummond is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's George, and it's Maxey in at the point. Now here's Maxey, 6 to shoot. George scanning the floor, fires for 3. They get it back. Pass to Drummond, outside Oubre. Now George takes the 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. And Anunoby gets it to go.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
George left side. Out to Oubre. Maxey with a screen on Bridges. George for 3. Drummond passes to George. And here is Maxey. Brunson defending. 3-pointer Embiid. Philadelphia with another miss. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Knicks. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. That's good from Robinson on the assist from Bridges.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. And here are the Knicks now. Back to Anunoby. Oubre against Brunson. Back to Anunoby. Just 5 on the clock. Connects from downtown. And now it's a 4-point Knicks lead. Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, B.A. When teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse. But some rebuilds take longer than others.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
What an athletic play from Towns. Rising up over the defense to hammer in the alley-oop.
The Sixers again can't hit.
This is hard to watch. You might want to put the kids to bed. This man still has not hit a shot this quarter.
76ers trail by 6. Right side Maxey. Inside. Here's Drummond. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. That's on Mikal Bridges. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
The three ball. New York again can't hit.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Now here's Embiid. No points so far. Yep, that one's good.
Well, and it's just clear how comfortable Embiid is shooting the ball, especially from mid-range.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
When you have an MVP talent in his prime, the focus has to be on winning the title. The Sixers' Joel Embiid said, quote, "The only thing I care about is winning. That takes a lot, and everybody has to contribute. I'm always going to believe in myself. I love the guys that we have. We are going to go and fight every single night."
Great perspective there. Thanks, Allie. Bridges finds Brunson. And an Obi for 3. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. And it's a 3-point New York lead.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
They set the pick. Here's Maxey. And he dunks it down.
He's a small guy with big hops. Maxey goes up high for that finish.
New York has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Here's Brunson on the take. Brunson, so confident at the rim.
And I like how they focused on getting high percentage shots, especially after the three balls weren't falling early on. Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. The Knicks have gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter. Here's Brunson. Pass to Robinson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Knicks lead by 3.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Robinson with the block. No luck on that one. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Knicks out in front. They lead by 3. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Who will get the edge in the second half, Shaq?
Whoever's more loose coming out the locker room, you have to be flexible in the second half. You got to make adjustments.
And a look back now at the first half, as the Sixers have a tight game on their hands.
I like how they've been eating the glass, figuratively.
Appreciate you joining us.
We've got second half. Action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boy, without question, OG Anunoby displaying all his skills today.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
DeLon Wright is out there with Miles McBride. Then there's Precious Achiuwa, and it's Josh Hart. And it's Agporti in at the 5. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Lowry, no good. New York leading by 5. Driving to the basket, outside McBride. Fires the 3. And it's Bona with a rebound. Well, the 76ers shooting 41% in this game. Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
Back to Achiuwa. Outside McBride. Three-pointer. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Here's McCain. No made baskets yet.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Right against Lowry. Outside Hart. Pass to Agporti. Back to Hart. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. All right, now a chance to examine the rebounding numbers over the past few months for Karl Anthony Towns.
And I'm sure he's not pleased with these stats. His rebounding has taken a bit of a tumble over the last couple of months. He's really got to get his energy back up on the glass and start fighting for boards again.
Here's Bona. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Bona's got his first points of the night.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Here's Agporti. It's Hart on the wing. Driving inside. Oh, tried to dunk it. And they're not happy with the call here.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Josh Hart at the line.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
To the wing, right side. Outside Achiuwa. To the inside, McBride. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 3.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Oh, it's stolen away. And now the Knicks on the break. And here's Wright from the arc. Sinks it from distance. Wright's got his first 3 points of the game. 76ers trail by 6. There's a minute 54 left in the third. Walker for 3. Bona. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Attacking the heart of this defense. That's 8 straight points inside.
Right outside. Puts up a 3. They get the rebound. Hart from long range. And it's Bona with a rebound. Bona's got 4 rebounds now. Lowry, the pass to Walker, to the left wing. Lowry outside. 1:11 left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 5. Achiuwa with a rebound. Knicks leading by 4. Here's McBride. Pass to Agporti, right outside. Tries to spin move to the paint. Here's Hart. Outside Achua. Here's Akporti. Pulls up, high post. He can't get that one to fall. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. He takes it in. Got a hand on it. Outside Achua. To the middle. Here's Akporti. Back to Achua. Outside McBride. This one for three. He buries it from three. McBride's got 7 points in the game.
Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. Knicks out in front, up 7. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Paul George out there with Maxey. Then there's Kelly Oubre. Then it's Andre Drummond. And it's Embiid in at the 5, roaming the paint.
When Maxey is feeling himself, he can really fill up that stat sheet.
Here's Brunson outside. Rebound by Philadelphia. George outside. To the left side wing. Drummond finds George. Shoots over Anunoby. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Brunson. Let's go with a 3. Oh, Brunson nails it from deep.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Brunson takes it himself. Anunoby passes to Towns. Oh, George with a steal. Fast break, Philadelphia. Outside Maxey. Crafty move. Got it again. That makes him 8 for 15 for the night.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Here's Brunson outside. And again, New York with the triple.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beaten in the three-point battle.
Drummond, screen on Brunson. And he's going for the oop here.
When you defend Maxey in that action, you want to get the ball out of his hands, but Tyrese makes them pay.
Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Down low. Pass to Robinson. And here's Anunoby. 5 on the clock. Back to Robinson. From the arc. Paul George pulls it in. 76ers trail by 5. Oubre on the wing. For 3, George. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. Brunson up top. He's covered by Oubre. Robinson in the post. Embiid's there. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Here's Maxey. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And now just a 3-point Knick lead. New York has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. And here's Brunson from the arc. Philadelphia grabs the miss. George has got his 4th rebound in this one. Left side, Oubre. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Oh, and
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. Bridges, a screen on Oubre. Here's Brunson. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
I mean, towards the end of the game, you want Brunson out there, and he can do some special things for you.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
Well, another thing they've been doing right in this one is making the most of turnovers. Lots of points for them tonight off of it.
Here's Brunson. Right side, Robinson. Towns down low. Embiid covers. Just 5 to shoot. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
Now Maxey. To take the lead. Kicks it to George.
OG Anunoby. First personal foul. 13.
Ooh, he knocks down the clutch free throw.
At the line. 2 shots.
And he's unable to get the second one.
This team thinks they should be up in front, but at least they tied it up.
And there's the screen. Kicks it out to Anunoby.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
46.
George against Anunoby. George, no good. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling. Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn.
Second team foul.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, they wanted every last one of those, and he delivered, making it a 2-possession game.
To your Knicks city answer.
15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. George with it. Drummond, the screen on Anunoby. And it's in. And that one brings them within 1. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Kelly Oubre Jr. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
2 shots.
And he does get the second one. And that'll put him up 2. And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. What's the best strategy for him?
And this comes down to whether they want to go for a 3 to win or send it to overtime with a 2. Either way, it's got to happen off this inbound pass.
And so the big win by... All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For
Good evening and welcome to... Tonight's... Presentation of notes. Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for Brook Lopez.
He has become all kinds of mean at the defensive end. His blocks have come way up these past few months, and that tells you about the kind of intensity and drive he's been playing with.
Now the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. The guard and off guard are Lillard and Trent. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. And for New York, Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Robinson. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team. And it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
Here's Lillard. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Trent passes to Lillard. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Oh, smart idea to set up Lillard, a man who knows how to score.
Here's Anunoby. Brunson against Lillard. Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Outside, Towns. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Anunoby. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. One of the best 3 and D wings in the league. Let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
What you love about OG Anunoby, this guy widely regarded as one of the league's top defenders, guys, but he's starting to become a more consistent scorer now as his career has gone on.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it.
Length, instincts, all of that contributes to an intimidating defensive presence. Go ahead, Mitchell Robinson.
And Anunoby slams it in.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Now, here's Antetokounmpo playing Dallas. He was nearly unstoppable. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Lillard outside. From outside, off the mark.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
On defense, Milwaukee. 6-point game. Anunoby with the screen for Bridges. Some nice passing by New York here.
Gary Trent Jr. taking pride in his defense right there. That's a big-time contest.
Lillard, the pass to Trent. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. OG Anunoby has become a great complementary offensive weapon. Coach Tom Thibodeau says he's got a really good feel for it. He's very unique in that sense. He knows how to read defenses and how to attack. Kevin, his acquisition has taken this team to another level at both ends of the court. Back to you.
DA, it's been phenomenal. No question about that whatsoever. Thank you so much.
Remaining in the first 2 minutes.
For three, Bridges. The rebound by the Bucks. Lopez outside. And the dunk by Lopez.
If you give Lopez a 7-footer this much room, it's over.
Here's Anunoby. A three-pointer is right on target. Anunoby's got 6 points. And this season's still very young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
Now, Brunson, after the missed three from Damian Lillard.
Love to see Giannis get aggressive on defense, using that reach to track down the block.
Third team foul.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Lillard outside. 59 seconds left to play in the first. 6 to shoot. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Off target from three-point range.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Bucks trail by 4. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. He has 7.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
Brunson kicks to Bridges. Brunson against Lillard. A 3-ball. No good on the shot. Over to the wing. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the 3-ball. Lillard's got a couple of threes now in the first of the Bucks.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for Milwaukee. And buenas noches, basketball fans. It's Latin night here on 2K Sports. And you might have noticed the custom jerseys worn by the players. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they got. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. The guard and off guard are Lillard and Trent. And it's Prince in at the 3. Now here's Towns. 12 points his last outing. Brunson. Oh, Brunson wheeling his way in there.
And you see the aggressiveness and the absolute refusal to be intimidated inside. Jalen Brunson, a big-time finish.
Here's Trent. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Now, Antetokounmpo. No scoring in this one. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 5 rebounds tonight. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. And that's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Here's Lillard after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Bridges outside. Shoots the 3. Denied for the 3rd time. He's 0 for 3. The Bucks have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Anunoby against Prince. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Lillard outside. Shoots over Anunoby and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Towns. Lopez, highlight reel stuff from Antetokounmpo. My goodness.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
19-18.
Trent against Brunson. From the baseline. That's short off the rim.
2 minutes.
The Knicks have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, the Bucks are still trying to perfect their chemistry. Bobby Portis says things take time. You've got to keep continuing to build it. There's another level Dame and Giannis can get to. Just making it clockwork. Them continuing to get better at it opens the floor for everyone else on the court. Kevin?
Well, David, with those 2 guys, Dame and Giannis, it opens the floor up a lot. Hey, thanks for the report.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
18.
Towns with the steal. And the points coming for them now, Greg and Bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Brunson against Lillard. Brunson the pass to Bridges. Back to Brunson. 5 to shoot. For the 3. It's hauled in by Trent. Bucks trail by 6. From deep, Prince. That one's in. His first shot this game.
It's hard to make your way in today's NBA without being a tremendous three-point shooter. Taurean Prince doing work from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Bridges. Down low, here's Anunoby, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Anunoby's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Prince. 24 seconds left in the first half of the game. Pass to Trent. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Antetokounmpo, no good. Robinson on the wing, and we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That was pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Just 3 on the clock. No good on the layup. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Knicks out front. They lead by 5. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
To center court. And
Thanks. And just to throw you guys a little curveball here, what's your take on the alternate floor designs teams are using these days? Let's move on, shall we? To that first half we just watched, guys. A tremendous start for Jalen Brunson. That is more than enough of...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Miles McBride out there with Wright. Then there's Achua. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Akporti in at center. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Achua, and the layup's good off the glass. Achua's got the lead up to 7 now for the Knicks.
Now this is where Achua wants to operate. Nice close bucket.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Green, the screen. Here's Rollins, and slam dunk by Rollins.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play can spark his groove.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Right, the pass to Hart. Here's Akporti. To the inside. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And now a 9-point Knicks lead.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
That's tipped. And here is Achua. Inside. Here's Akporti. Defended by Portis. Achua kicks to Hart. Clock at 6. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. It's stolen by Green. Here's Rollins, and he drives in. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence. Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Out to the right wing. Launches a 3. A shot by Akporti, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
New York leading by 11. Pass to Hart. Puts up a deep 3. 1:24 left to play here in the third. Bangs home the trifecta. McBride's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a
score. Just great ball movement.
They end the drought. They get it back. Portis can't get it to go. New York's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Hart, that's good.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
And let's take a look at Kyle Kuzma's numbers. Coming off a terrific season. Last season, how about 22 points per, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it, to me, is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants. Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful, and because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
To the middle. Achua, the pass to right. Now, here's Achua, guarded by Kuzma. Back to Achua. There's the triple. Kuzma pulls it in. And it's Kuzma with the ball for Milwaukee. They trail by 14. Outside, Green. And such a nice move to make the basket work. Green's got his first basket of the night.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits at mate. Let's hear what Doc Rivers has going on.
Most of their points are layups. Second.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Setting the floor for the Bucks. The guard and off guard are Lillard and Trent. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot.
Substitution on the court.
And so here is New York. 17 points was their biggest margin. Anunoby kicks to Bridges. Shot clock at 6. Anunoby passes to Bridges. New York needs to get off a shot. And the 3 off target. Bucks trail by 12. Pass to Lopez. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Lillard outside. 3-pointer. Good on the triple.
Their 3-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Here's Brunson. Rebounded by the Bucks. Prince looking around. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Kicks it out to Lillard. Giannis charging into the lane. Misses the baby hook.
And they continue to control the glass.
Towns high post. Out to Bridges. Anunoby against Prince. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. Buries it from 3-point range. And the Knicks lead by 12.
Well, you know Mikal was thinking 3 as soon as he got free. That's a nice delivery.
Giannis passes to Trent. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Brunson against Lopez. Bridges kicks to Brunson. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Trent. Bucks trail by 12. Lopez outside. Trent outside. Shoots over Anunoby. And the Bucks miss again. New York's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Towns the pass to Brunson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
2nd team foul.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Bridges kicks to Anunoby. Towns dishes to Bridges. Shot clock at 5. Off target with his 3. For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. From deep, Trent. And again, the Bucks miss. The Knicks leading by 12. Pass to Towns. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Looking to get back on track here. And Giannis throws it down.
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
Brunson with a clean look. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. Bucks trail by 10. Lillard from outside. That is off the mark. He's shooting 60% on 6 of 10 shots. Here's Anunoby. And the Knicks miss again.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Antetokounmpo against Towns. Bridges outside. Towns, a screen on Trent. Spins. The kick out to Anunoby. 6 to shoot. From downtown. Milwaukee with the rebound. Lillard, right side. Shoots over Bridges. That one is no good. He is 6 for 11 in the game. Pass to Anunoby. Robinson with it. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Towns looking it over. Now Robinson. Back to Towns. Bridges outside. Launches it. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
3 points.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
13 foul.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they...
Big men, grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Now let's take a look at the Bucks' opening lineup. Lillard and Trent Jr. are the guards. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
Here's Prince. The 3 is up. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
You know, the NBA is all about the three-point shot right now, and Prince can really shoot it from out there.
Pass to Embiid. George with it. Launches it from deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And sometimes with George, it doesn't really matter where he's squaring up from. If he's in rhythm, even from distance, you've got to get a hand in his face or he'll drain it.
Tough call for his coach. Second foul already. We'll see how much the staff trusts him.
Maxey against Lillard. Left side, Maxey. Antetokounmpo against Embiid. Maxey surveys. 4 on the clock. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
You know, Maxey finds all kinds of ways to score, and he knows only one speed. Flat out, all out.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Just out of control. Already 3 fouls for him. He'll likely have to take a seat.
Now Philadelphia with it. 4-point game. And just around a minute.
Oh, my goodness! Anything in the bag on that one.
Yeah!
Bring it home. Send it in. Throw it down.
Here's Trent. And he buries his first look.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Oubre. Pass to Drummond. And the layup is good off the glass.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 6. Well, Clark, this Bucks roster is loaded with veteran talent, but their window for another run won't last long.
No, those windows don't last forever, especially with so many young teams around the league on the ascent. The Bucks may want to take a page from them and give some of their younger players a chance to grow and contribute.
And a miss there on the triple.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Knocked loose and stolen by Antetokounmpo. Inside, here's Trent. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Really amazing. Absolutely astonishing Antetokounmpo is on defense. I mean, he's disruptive wherever he is on the floor defensively.
The three, George. That one's in there. Drummond with the assist. George has got 6 points.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Now here's Lillard, coming off a solid outing against Dallas. Yes, it's good.
Defense pulls out every stop imaginable, but with Lillard, he just simply beats him.
1:33 left in the first quarter. Pass to Lopez. Out to Lillard. Back to Lopez. Here's Antetokounmpo. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
You know, this is where Giannis still does most of his damage. He has the size, athleticism, and shot repertoire to hurt you inside.
Shot from 12. George's shot is off. The Bucks trail by 3. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Prince. And there it is for him. Prince has got his second basket of the night.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Offensive rebound.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Nice shot by George.
Nice rhythm to that play right there, and George was ready to fire.
The Bucks have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. Here's Lillard. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. Lillard's gotten his second bucket of the game.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's blocked by Embiid.
The defensive instincts of Embiid on display there with the deny.
Trent for 3. Drains the triple. Trent's got 7. Here's Maxey. He has 6. George a screen on Lillard. And here's Oubre from the arc. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
And just nails the 3. Way to close.
Paul George. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the 76ers. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Maxey and Oubre pair up at the 1 and the 2. Joel Embiid is out there with Andre Drummond. And it's George in at the 3. That's the group for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. And you watch Tyrese Maxey, Clark. He's so good at creating offense.
Yeah, he can get that thing rack to rack and downhill in a heartbeat, BA. In the break and in the pick and roll, he puts tons of pressure.
Oh, come on, Giannis. Unreal.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
Here's George, and it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Ooh, Giannis using his length inside.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Nice shot by George.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Prince, the pass to Trent. Lets it go from deep. On target from range. Trent's got 10 points in the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Trent up top. Maxey covering. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see it.
And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
That's his personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your
Smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
That free throw's good from Maxey. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
You gotta love Tyrese Maxey's approach to the game. He said, quote, "I really have a simple life. I have this joy about playing basketball. I like putting in the work, so I'm extremely focused, extremely competitive, and I'm out here having the time of my life. I get to do what I love every single day, and it's a blessing," unquote. Brian, he's such a positive guy.
Yeah, he really is. Thanks for that, Allie. Rejected by Lopez.
Great timing on Lopez's part there to swat down that attempt.
Just 4 to shoot. Second chance effort. And George with the layup. George has got 16 points. Bucks trail by 6. Lillard passes to Trent. Antetokounmpo against Embiid. Prince down low. To the paint. Here's Lillard. Pass to Prince. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. No good on the triple. The Sixers lead by 6. Outside Oubre. Back to Maxey. Knocks it down from distance. Maxey's got 8 here in this quarter.
The unbridled confidence of Maxey at the arc. You can see it and feel it. He knows how good he is.
Trent outside. Over Maxey. Trent's shot is off. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Here's Maxey. Dumps it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Hey, we've seen Maxey take the big jump. Now he's one of the game's best scorers.
And Andre Drummond is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Oh, Giannis picking it out of the sky.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
It's George on the wing. Off target with the 3. The Bucks trail by 9. To the inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Another night we see Giannis at his best. This defense doesn't have a clue as to how to guard him.
Embiid passes to George. And here's Oubre from the arc. Hits a 3-pointer. Oubre's got 9.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Before we get into that, I want to know, back when you guys played, what was your favorite city to play in?
Well, Shaq played for every team in the league, so I like...
And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well, for the Philadelphia 76ers. Glad you could join us.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
On the court right now for the Bucks. Jackson out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Green. Then it's Bobby Portis. And it's Rollins in at the one. And the three-pointer goes.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Clark, the Sixers have been at least 10 games over 500 for 7 straight seasons now.
Yeah, and that's great to see after, what was it called? The process that took them all the way to the very depths of the league to finally build themselves back into a consistent playoff team. And their fans certainly deserve good times for struggling through all of those bad times several years ago.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give them a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Yeah, running the offense, just one of Lowry's many talents.
And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative and make something happen.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Outside, Green. Kept alive. Second chance shot. And Portis finishes. Portis has got his first 2 points.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Pass to Lowry. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Portis.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
And Clark, Bobby Portis has really become a fan favorite around the league.
He sure has. He's one of my favorites. I mean, everybody loves Bobby Buckets, and I think it's because he's got a blue-collar style and mentality. He's not a guy that was super highly touted coming into the league, and he brings great energy, passion, and tenacity, and he produces.
Portis down low, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. Lowry, good. And the 76ers lead by 5.
Lowry is a fearless scorer despite his lack of size, and he's never one to back away from the trees inside.
Green, a screen. Here's Rollins, and he goes in for the dunk.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Lowry, and he banks in the layup. Lowry's got his second bucket of the night.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Here's Rollins, using his post moves to get the 2 points.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, with the Bucks switching coaches midway through last season, Doc Rivers experienced with star-laden rosters. He said, quote, "I resist thinking that you can't coach players. I have no problem holding them accountable. If you don't do it, you're not going to win." Brian, the pressure's on to get it done.
A burden of expectations. It's title or bust. Thanks, Allie. Here's Jackson. Off target from the wing.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. The Bucks trail by 3. Pass to Green. And we've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter here.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Here's Council. Soft touch off the glass.
Always a good possession when you can get that kind of look.
Milwaukee is gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Porter's shot is off. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
Oubre, a screen on Lillard. And Maxey, here we go. Over Lillard. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither. Moment ago, head coach Doc Rivers.
Hey, guys, I told you, one bucket up.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Oubre is at the 2 with George playing the 3. Andre Drummond is out there with Joel Embiid. And it's Maxey in at point guard. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lillard. Pass to Prince. Dave makes his move. And the dunk by Lillard.
Once Lillard takes that first step, he's all in. He won't stop until he finds the shot he wants.
Kicks it to George. Fires the 3. He drops it from range. George has got 19 points.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner. Secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
And a missed layup.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Ooh, strong moves from Giannis inside.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. 4-point game. Following this game, they host the Magic. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Lopez. Trent against Oubre. Here's Trent. Pass to Prince. Launches it. Rebound by Philadelphia. Drummond's got 4 rebounds now. For 3, George. That doesn't go either for George.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
And Clark, Giannis is an endearing player in many ways. Which one of his dad jokes is your favorite?
Tell you what, B.A., I can't pick out a favorite, but I love the fact that he's got such a great sense of humor and a sense of being comfortable in his own skin. That all comes out when he interacts with the media and fans. He doesn't take himself too seriously, and I think that's why so many people love him.
And again, it's the Bucks missing.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
And Drummond with the jam.
You know, Drummond always looks like he's trying to tear the basket down when he dunks.
Antetokounmpo, right side, shoots over Embiid. Antetokounmpo can't connect.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
To the middle. Ooh, look at Embiid converting it close.
Embiid, such a dominant force inside. That's exactly where his coaches and teammates want him operating.
Here's Trent. No good off the back of the rim.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
Pass to George. No one near him. And again, it's Philadelphia.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Lillard, a screen on George. Prince, the pass to Lillard. Prince down low. George defending. It's Lopez, high post. Lillard up top. Back to Antetokounmpo. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
When you look at the length of Antetokounmpo, it really makes it hard for defenders. As a matter of fact, most of the time, they have no chance to deal with it.
And no luck that time either. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution. Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the 76ers.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they've made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that anytime momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Tyrese Maxey.
He didn't miss out on much of the action tonight. He was magnetized to the ball and did everything he could to contribute for his team on both ends of the floor.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And miss after miss right now. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Out to Oubre. Pass to George. Inside. We've got 13 seconds left in the final quarter. So no problem for Philadelphia. All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill.
brand of fresh. Season of NBA basketball. How excited are you?
Oh man, Kevin, on a scale of 1 to 10, can I go 20? I mean, we've been waiting for these games to start for months. The offseason seems endless, and there's always drama about player movement, who's going where, and expectation, but nothing better than getting that ball thrown up. And let's see these guys go at it.
So the New York starting five. We've got Mikal Bridges. Robinson is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Brunson in at the 1. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And don't sleep on Maxey's vertical. He's great and using it to hammer those down.
Brunson the pass to Anunoby. Brunson against Maxey. And the shot goes in.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's Maxey. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Oh, well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
Here's Bridges. Following the basket by Tyrese Maxey. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Brunson goes in. That's a 2 from Towns.
And it's not easy making a shot when you have Embiid in your face like that.
Oubre on the wing. Here he goes. Back to Embiid. Clock at 6. The 3 from George. And Drummond kicks to George. Hits the three-point bomb.
George, a volume three-point shooter. He possesses outstanding confidence and leans into that perimeter game.
Fires the 3. It's Drummond with the rebound.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Looming large on the interior. Embiid hard to deny.
Brunson goes in. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Brunson's got 6.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now, here's Maxey. Drummond with a screen on Brunson. Maxey passes to Drummond. Kicks it out to Maxey. The tray. And Drummond throws it down.
He can intimidate. He comes from the elbows. He attacks the offensive glass. And he gives you second possessions.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I was able to talk with Nick Nurse for a minute. Now, Coach said they need to take away Jalen Brunson's weapons and make him make plays, especially from outside. Coach said Brunson is a great distributor. He gets all of his teammates involved. We need to take away his weapons and make him shoot the 3. See if the defense can do that. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And Drummond throws it down.
And just battling through the contact there, Drummond grabs the and 1.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the 76ers?
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Here's Embiid after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Robinson pulls it in. 1:19 left in the first quarter of the game. Towns, high post. Bridges, no one around him. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. 76ers have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Hey, Greg, since getting traded in 2023, Mikal Bridges' scoring numbers have exploded.
Yeah, Bridges, the main piece of that deal, sending Kevin Durant to the Suns. Mikal scored 26 a game down the stretch for Brooklyn that year, taking his game to another level.
As a big, once you get positioned inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels him.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here's Brunson. 6 points for him. George against Anunoby to the paint. Here's Embiid. Robinson with the block.
Hard to score when Robinson's down there being a factor.
The kick out to Anunoby. On the wing, Bridges. And stolen by Maxey. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. 76ers on top. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. Jalen Brunson out there with Mikal Bridges. Then there's Towns. And it's Robinson. And it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. 8-point game. Here's Anunoby. The three-pointer off the mark. Philadelphia shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Maxey kicks to Oubre to the left side wing. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Once Drummond gets the ball there, you can kiss it goodbye.
Brunson the pass to Towns. In the corner, it's Robinson. Oubre with the steal. And here's the break. George with the ball. Robinson picks him up. Oubre, no one around him. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Here's Anunoby. And the 3-ball is good. Anunoby's got his second basket of the night.
You got to contest Anunoby from outside because he's proven himself to be a legitimate threat from the three-point line.
George sets a screen for Maxey. George passes to Maxey. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. And that's now 6 points for Tyrese Maxey. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. At this point in his career, Paul George says he's in bully mode. He said, every night I'm on the floor, I'm there to dominate. Whether it's being more physical or going right at whoever I got to go at, you're going to feel me. I'm having that approach every time. I'm there to destroy you. Kevin? Wow.
I love it, though, D.A. Got to admit it. Awful powerful. Thank you. Pass to Drummond. Oubre outside. And finished off by Oubre.
Yeah, Oubre breaking out the hammer.
From deep, Brunson. Rebound, Andre Drummond. Drummond's got 5 rebounds tonight.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Outside, Maxey. Plays it up and banks it in. And it's a 10-point Philadelphia lead.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Brunson against Maxey. And Brunson gets it to go. Brunson's got 5 points in the quarter. It's George on the wing. He's guarded by Anunoby. And George kicks to Drummond. Down low. Here's Maxey. And the 76ers take on 2 more. You know, it used to be teams hoarded their cap space to make a big splash in free agency. But, Brent, why is that less common now?
Well, really, the mechanisms for you to retain and maintain your star power has gotten easier for teams as they have gone out for big extensions to make sure that their star is shining brightest.
Bridges against Oubre. Here's Brunson. Pass to Towns. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. And that's now 6 points for Karl Anthony Towns. Outside, George. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Brunson the pass to Bridges. There's 3-pointers off the mark. The 76ers leading by 10. Here's Maxey. They get the rebound. Oubre outside. George with no one around. Here's Embiid. Embiid is a monster in the lane. Wow.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
To the inside. Towns finds Robinson. Really left alone that time. Robinson's got his first points of the game.
Robinson stretching his limits on that play from the mid-range.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Drummond working against Towns. Drummond dishes to George. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. George has got the lead up to 13 now for the 76ers. On deep, Brunson. The shot, no good. And so it's Philadelphia looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after this break.
For the Cavaliers, a closely contested game against the Charlotte Hornets. Up by just a point in the 4th quarter. And looking now at that first half, anything that could have gone wrong did go wrong for the New York Knicks. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Paul George in this game, guys, he's been everywhere.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
They've got Lowry, and it's Yabusele in at the 4 slot. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last several months for Mikal Bridges.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustment. Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Hart, that's good.
Well, the paint is where Hart does a lot of damage. He'll finish in there at close range.
You know, Brent, Josh Hart has been a contributor at the many stops in his NBA career.
Sometimes you have to wait to find your home, Kevin. That's been the case for Josh, but he has always contributed to winning. And now he's locked into this role where he is flourishing. This guy has all the tools to go out there and do little things every night that help your team be in a position to win games.
To the paint, here's Bona. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, that's some veteran savvy from Lowry. Just floor awareness and finds the open teammate.
And DeLon Wright hits the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Lowry looking around. Pass to McCain. He lobs it up. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that really made their opposing teams earn their points a season ago. Second, the Knicks.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
And Wright kicks to Hart. Kept alive. Here's Achua. And it's off from three-point range.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's McCain. It's deflected. They get it back. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the 76ers lead by 18. Right, the pass to McBride. Here's Hakporti. Got a hand on it.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first, but there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. Achua kicks to Wright. Connects from three-point range. Wright's got his first 3 points of the game.
Great look, courtesy of Achua.
Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Shoots. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Well, he wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, G.A., that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Good.
That's Kyle Lowry just putting it all on the line, just outworking guys to get in that close.
And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
It's his first trip to the line.
How about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
And so Lowry will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Achua finds Hart. Takes it inside. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight, taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
Lowry against Wright. Back to Hukporty. And it's hard penetrating.
Hard playing with his right now, just going all out.
The Knicks shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
He hits the second from the line.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Here's Lowry. Pass to McCain. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Yabusele. Tipped away. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
New York ball.
Right, the pass to McBride. He tries for 3, and it's Wright missing. Pass to McCain. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
Resourceful move there, ending the period.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. 13 points up at the end.
Keep the ball moving. Quick decisions. All right, everybody.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. Achua is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's DeLon Wright. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Hukporty in at the 5. Lowry drawing the double team. The shot from the low post is good. And the 76ers lead by 12. New York shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. Wright has a 2-pointer. Rebound by the 76ers.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Maxey against Brunson. The 76ers again can't hit it. Here's Bridges. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
One tough customer. Bridges fighting for the basket in close.
It's George on the wing. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Guys, he's got a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Bridges for 3. A 3-pointer is right on target. Bridges has got 5 points now this quarter.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Embiid with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Brunson. Pass to George. Oubre outside. Here's Maxey. The offensive rebound. Drummond. Lets the 3 fly, and it's Kelly Oubre with the 3. And the 76ers lead by 14. New York's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Bridges a screen on Maxey. Brunson kicks to Bridges. The kick out to Anunoby. Pass to Brunson. Clock at 6. Back to Anunoby. Over George. Towns for 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. They led by as many as 18 points. George with the screen on Anunoby. Stolen by Anunoby. Robinson passes to Anunoby.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
So the wing on the left. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Brunson. Outside for Robinson. Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jalen Brunson. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Drummond with a screen on Bridges. Oubre kicks to Drummond. Kicks it out to Maxey. Back to Drummond. Drummond sets the screen for George. Bangs home the trifecta. George has got a pair of threes here in the 4th quarter for the 76ers. Knicks trail by 19.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the 76ers.
Nothing like second chance buckets to pick up the scoring pace.
Yeah, it was impressive how they piled on the extra points, hitting the offensive glass, and then also winning the 50-50 ball battle.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Tyrese Maxey.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
And slam dunk by Maxey.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them, complete control.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Robinson against Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Much appreciated, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.
Sport. We're in. BA basketball. And we've got a moment to look at the rebounding trend over the last few months for Karl Anthony Towns.
And I'm sure he's not pleased with these stats. His rebounding has taken a bit of a tumble over the last couple of months. He's really got to get his energy back up on the glass and start fighting for boards again.
And to look at the starters for the Knicks. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Robinson in at the center. And for the Bucks, Lillard and Trent Jr. are the guards. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average. Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Towns, coming in off 12 points in his last outing. And the basket by Bridges.
Such a smart offensive player. Mikal Bridges assertive and focused when he gets this close.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers. I discussed with Coach how difficult it is to guard Jalen Brunson. He initially joked. He said, "You'll have to ask my guys that. Jalen is really gritty, confident player. We can't let him get into a rhythm early or we're going to be in trouble. We'll have to keep our eye on how well this defense does against Brunson." Guys?
And Allie, thank you for that. And New York has possession. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. Bridges passes to Brunson. Right side, Robinson. Pass to Anunoby. Bridges with it. Shot clock at 6. Here's Towns. No good there. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. Trent right side. It's deflected.
Such an active, skilled defender. OG Anunoby twice on the pipes.
Trent outside. Over Towns. And the basket by Trent.
And 3 for 4 to start. Showing some rhythm.
For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And he's gone for the lob. Who was stolen by Lillard. Trent on the wing. Lopez can't hit.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Brunson passes to Bridges. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. In transition. Lillard deciding where to go with it. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now here's Lillard. Last game he had 34 points. Oh, Robinson with a block.
This guy's nose for the basketball, and his timing as a shot blocker is intimidating. Mitchell Robinson so quick off his feet.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Towns finds Bridges. Brunson with it. From behind the arc. Giannis with the rebound. Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
Milwaukee leading by 4. Trent outside. There's a minute 12 left to play in the first. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the lob. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Throw it up to the rim and let Giannis hammer it home. Never a bad idea.
And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. Let's see how last year's top scorers stack up on the 2K leaderboard. Second is Giannis Antetokounmpo. Jalen Brunson fourth.
Two premier scoring options that defenses really have to scramble to account for.
Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Yeah, crafty move by Mikal Bridges off the pick. Just gets into some space and makes the shot.
And Lillard, here we go. Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, BA. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
Bridges, a screen on Lillard. Here's Brunson. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
Jalen Brunson, shooting 1.
People were worried that this would slow the
NBA rule. The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And the free throw, no good.
Boy, the maturation of Brunson is really special. This guy, phenomenal as scorer and facilitator.
Oh, Robinson with a block. And it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Trent outside. 6 to shoot. It just before the shot clock expires.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
Here's Brunson outside. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for Milwaukee. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
Yeah, and I also love the intensity they've shown on the glass early on. Keeping plays alive, creating second-chance shots, that's nice.
So on the floor for the Knicks, Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby, Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Robinson in at the 5. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Prince, the pass to Lillard. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Knicks trail by 8. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Towns passes to Brunson. Lets the 3 fly. The three-pointer is down. Jalen Brunson. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there were so many great players. Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Allie. Thank you.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 5. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh, down low, the Greek.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
Here's Bridges. He has 6. Pure from three-point range.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Trent outside. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, that's 2 fouls on him early. He'll have to be careful not to pick up another one.
Here's Lillard. Anunoby gets a hand on it.
OG Anunoby is fast off his feet. 7'2" wingspan, says twice on the pipes.
In transition, here come the Bucks. Lillard outside. Pass to Prince. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Prince, the pass to Antetokounmpo. 5 to shoot. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Shoots over Robinson. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Ooh, way out there, Jalen Brunson.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Antetokounmpo inside. Robinson defending. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
And the game plan for them should be simple. Keep getting it to Giannis. The Greek freak is on fire.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Doris OG Anunoby helped the Raptors so much on their title run in 2019.
Yeah, the hard part is he was never able to suit up for the NBA Finals. To get through the season and then have an injury at that point, heartbreaking for a player. But consider, he's the first UK-born player to win an NBA title, and that cannot be taken away.
Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Back to Lillard. Oh, tough shot, Lillard.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Anunoby passes to Robinson. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Lopez. Milwaukee in the lead. There's 49 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Now, it's not just Taurean Prince's defense that makes him an impactful player. This guy understands how to play in pick and roll. What a nice job.
Now here's Towns. Anunoby for 3. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 8 now. Trent outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. And now it's a 6-point Bucks lead.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul of the game.
Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
We've got 13 seconds left in the first half of basketball. There's Jackson with the 3. Unable to get that one. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
And a look here now at the Bucks. Like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. It is a hopeful time. And returning our attention to this game, an impressive first half for the Milwaukee Bucks.
This is some
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He's been on a tear so far, throwing down some vicious dunks. I was a little worried for the rim in the first half.
His power is unbelievable, an intimidating force when he's at his best.
Jackson out there with Bobby Portis. Then it's Green, and it's Rollins in at the point guard position. That's Doc Rivers 5 as we get into the second half. Doris, how about the emergence of Jalen Brunson? The Knicks got him as a free agent.
BA, it's incredible because the Knicks, when they signed him back in the summer of 2022, many voices were out there saying it's an overpay, you paid Jalen too much. Well, guess what? All NBA performer, and that contract looks like a bargain.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Outside Hart. Back to McBride. Achua with a screen on Green. McBride can't get it to go.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Green, the pass to Rollins. Back to Green. Four on the clock. Takes a 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Achua with the dunk.
Well, with a little style is the vertical threat that is Precious Achua. That's a precious finish.
Of course, it's hard to believe the Knicks title drought has gone on for over 50 years now.
Oh, that fan base is just dying for an opportunity to win the championship. And here's the thing, BA, what I love about that fan base, through all the years where the Knicks struggled, on any given night, that building is as electric as any in the league. This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Right outside. Pass to Hart. Back to Wright. Portis against Achua. Achua with the dunk.
Well, such an explosive athlete. Achua off his feet in a hurry.
Here's Rollins. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Portis. And that's a foul. Called on DeLon Wright. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Pass to Green. Shot clock at 5. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
And here's the fast break. They swipe it. Outside McBride. The rebound by Sims. That's tipped. It's stolen by Hart.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Akporti. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Right, attacking. Now here's Achua. A minute 31 left in the third. Achua with the dunk.
How about the quick first step by Achua on that drive? Nice.
Here's Rollins, hounded by Wright. Rollins, no good. The Knicks have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Now here's Wright. Tight defense on him. Pass to McBride. Wright outside. Achua with a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Hart goes in. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, there's a toughness to Josh Hart. You don't mess with him from a contact perspective. He will absorb it.
Taking 2 shots.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. For Milwaukee, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half.
Making sure of it with the 2-man slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Porty. It's Wright on the wing. Yet to see a basket. Outside McBride. New York again can't hit. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And that's a foul called on DeLon Wright. That'll be a second foul of the game. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Rollins. Pass to Jackson. Milwaukee shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. No good on that one.
Jackson.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Brunson finds Bridges. Back to Brunson. Brunson, so confident at the rim.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Here's Rollins. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The Bucks on top. They lead by. And we take a listen in now to Tom Thibodeau on a
Make sure we're talking on defense. Let's go.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. They trail by 1 on the floor for New York. They've got Jalen Brunson. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Robinson in at the 5, down low. And it's Lillard, that time on the assist from Antetokounmpo.
And that's a veteran move by Lillard to see the D closing and get the shot away.
Brunson against Lillard. Back to Brunson. Over Lillard. Brunson misses. The Bucks leading by 3. Lillard passes to Trent. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Oh, my goodness. Gary Trent Jr. saying, hops. I got a little hops in my game, too.
Brunson up top. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
And that's just Giannis making the right play, feeding the open man.
The Bucks have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the 4th. And he powers it down Right on Karl Anthony Towns. Wow.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Now Trent. And he lobs it up to the rim. Lopez can't hit.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Three-pointer, Bridges. And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. The Bucks leading by 8. Lillard with the ball. Pass to Trent. He shoots. He squares up and sinks it. Trent's got 4 this quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Prince with the bucket. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Milwaukee.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
Trent outside. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Doris, with the latest collective bargaining agreement, teams have to be more strategic with their spending.
They do, Brian, and I think this speaks to the league's desire to make sure there's competitiveness across all of the teams in the league. There are now harsh penalties in place for teams that go over the luxury tax. So star players in their 30s or players with injury concerns aren't necessarily guaranteed max contracts in the future. You're going to see a lot more negotiations and smart decision-making.
Brunson passes to Robinson. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. And Anunoby for 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
And talk about payback. He hits the revenge triple.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
Here's Lillard. And it's New York with a rebound. And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Brunson against Lillard. To the paint. Here's Robinson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Robinson's got his first basket of the night.
Mitchell Robinson's field goal percentage is high, and the reason is these are the kinds of looks he creates.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Bucks.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And with the win, the season series is tied 1-1. You have to love how competitive these games have been with 2 more left to play.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Buries it from 3.
That's a great setup by Towns. You love to see that vision from your big man.
Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
And so it's Milwaukee with the W. This one was a fun one. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For
Greg, in game one of the NBA season. How does opening night feel different from the rest of the season, the rest of the schedule?
Well, Kevin, it's the excitement of the unknown. Everybody comes in with the highest of expectations, right? You got new teammates, some new wrinkles, still a lot to figure out and shake out over the course of a long season.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Running the wings, it's Oubre and George. Joel Embiid out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Maxey in at the point. Now, Antetokounmpo. Paul George missing from long range. Antetokounmpo dishes to Prince. Oh, my! He'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. That one on George. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And while Embiid was on record praising the importance of continuity, I don't know that, Richard, the 76ers front office felt the same way.
Oh, yeah. What you say out loud versus your actions can be very, very different in this game. When you have a chance to go big game hunting, you do. The goal was to bring in some help for Embiid and Maxey, and they accomplished it.
The 76ers shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Now here's Lillard. What a tremendous game he played against Dallas. And then Lillard slams it in.
Yeah, Lillard has those ups. He can get to the rim when he wants to.
Lopez with the block. Trent outside. No good on the triple. For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's George with the drive.
Punishing the rim there. When George makes up his mind he's going to dunk it, there is not much you can do.
And so just over a minute and a half played. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Prince in the corner. Back to Giannis. Embiid with the steal. And here's the fast break. George with no one around. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
And George is a phenomenal catch-and-shoot player. Measuring the shot before receiving the pass, you can't guard that.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Cloak loose. Oubre for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
Trent with it. Maxey covering. Lillard the pass to Trent. And they get it. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
And he bangs it home with one hand.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Shoots. Misses off the right iron.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Hey, Lillard has all the talent in the world, but, man, this guy is a great leader. Lots of charisma, and he holds his teammates accountable.
Prince against George. Prince kicks to Lillard. Off target from outside. So the 76ers, their last game, a loss to the Celtics. Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Prince. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Hard to talk about a guy who can completely take over. Tyrese Maxey.
Oh, I love his energy. I love his focus. I love his love for the game. He is relentless. What's amazing is that there's still so much upside there, Kevin. And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
George against Prince. Lopez, a screen on George. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Kicks it out to Prince. Shot clock at 3. Antetokounmpo inside. Embiid's there. Trent finds Lopez. Back to Trent. Three-pointer. Oubre pulls it in.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
And that one drops for him. 9 points for George. Bucks have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Giannis passes to Prince. Lillard is screen on George. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for Philadelphia. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
The guard and off guard are Lillard and Trent. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. The Bucks use their size defensively to great impact. Coach Doc Rivers said, we're not fast, we're long. So we get our fingertips on a lot of balls, and that slows fast teams down. Switching keeps guys in front of you, and the more size we can put in front of people, the better we can be. Kevin?
Yeah, you followed this league for a long time. That sounds like a pretty good game plan. And George gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Team foul. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Trent against Drummond. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Richard, you've talked a lot about how underrated longevity has been as a factor in measuring some of the all-time great players.
Well, when you think about Jordan, LeBron, Kareem, the only way to achieve greatness in the statistical category is to have longevity. So obviously greatness and longevity coincide.
Lopez sets a screen for Lillard. That 3 off the mark. And it's Maxey with the ball for the 76ers. Only giving up 2 points this quarter, and it's Drummond missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
The 76ers leading by 4. Down low, Embiid. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
This is why they feed Embiid. His teammates trust his ability to get the job done.
And Lillard kicks to Trent. Back to Lillard. Giannis sets a screen for Lillard. Floats it up. There's Giannis. Look out below.
And one of
of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
George with the screen on Lillard. Here's Maxey. Sweet move. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Maxey's got the lead up to 6 now for the 76ers.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Giannis sets a screen for Trent. And good that time. Trent's got 4 this quarter.
After failing to get going in the first quarter, he's looked much better here in the second.
And George, here we go. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
I love seeing George be so assertive down low. Certainly doesn't lack confidence and accomplished score.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Trent outside. Great D that time from Oubre. The 76ers leading by 6. With the league's 65-game rule, Joel Embiid might have trouble making another All-NBA team.
Yeah, he's only reached that 65-game mark twice in his career. But he's still a lock to make the Hall of Fame, Kevin, because of how dominant he is when he plays. And look, he's already got an MVP.
Oubre dishes to Embiid. Offline with his 3. Bucks have gone 3 of 8 from the field since. Highlight reel stuff from Antetokounmpo. My goodness!
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill. And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Trent outside. Pass to Giannis. Big time slam, Giannis! Oh, my!
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
And here's Maxey. Drummond with a screen on Lillard. Maxey passes to Drummond. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. The Bucks trail. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. This game we saw him score 32. Shot clock at 6. Lopez inside. Beats the buzzer! Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing way to get that ball off in time.
Talk about being poised under pressure. Big time shot from him there.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Your attention to center court and get ready for that.
Welcome, folks.
They look great on offense. The ball is flying around. Guys are getting open. It's enjoyable to watch.
Especially for those of.
And moving along, a metric. Thanks for joining us. Now,
and if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Paul George really making a difference here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. They've got Gordon, and it's Bono in at the 5, roaming the paint. Green, the pass to Portis. Back to Green. Fires from deep. Inside. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Green's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's McCain. Covered by Rollins. A nice shot by McCain.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And it's Eric Gordon with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. And now let's have a look at the teams that were last year's best from the free throw line. The 76ers in second.
They didn't give away any points at the free throw line, and that makes a head coach's life so much easier.
Jackson in the corner. 4 on the clock. Rebound by the 76ers. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Green kicks to Jackson. Yep, that one goes in there. Jackson's got 4 points in the quarter.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Pass to Council. It's stolen. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. And Jackson throws it down home.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Here's McCain. Kicks it out to Gordon. It's stolen by Green. Now the Bucks moving it up. Here's Jackson, and it's blocked. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession. Here's Rollins. Scoreless thus far. And now the 76ers on the break.
Rollins. First personal foul. First team foul. Bucks foul. Green. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And here are the 76ers now. It's a three-point game to the middle. 76ers moving the ball around.
Well, that's 2 really unproductive trips in a row, ending in turnover.
Pass to Portis. Puts up a 3. Drills it from outside. Portis has got the lead up to 6 now for Milwaukee.
And guys, they've allowed an embarrassing number of points off those turnovers.
Here's McCain.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the third quarter. 5 on the clock. Gordon, the pass to Yabusele. And it's in there.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Bucks leading by 4. Right side, Green. There's Jackson with the 3. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Jackson's got 9 points.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
On the wing, Gordon. Here's the 3. Traps in the tray. Gordon's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
And now a chance to see. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to
NBA rules, there will be 2 minutes to review the play.
tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
with some art. Rollins with the bucket. And it's an 8-point Milwaukee lead.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looked. It's a challenging shot.
Pass to Council. Here's Yabusele. Puts up a deep three. That shot off the mark. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
76ers ball.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Looking for a breather. And maybe just one or two things to talk about. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page. Woo.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. The guard and off guard are Lillard and Trent. And it's Prince in at the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. The 76ers trail by 6. Pass to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Once Drummond gets the ball there, you can kiss it goodbye.
Oubre against Trent. Prince with a screen on Oubre. Trent goes to the reverse layup and taps it in. And the Bucks lead by 6.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Outside, George lets it go from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And we know George can score from all 3 levels, which is why he's capable of catching fire.
Lillard against Maxey. Lillard attacking. Maxey with the block. And now the fast break, and Embiid with the ball. They get it back. Oubre outside. Outside, George. 4 on the shot clock. Drummond dishes to Oubre, and it's all evened up.
Great ball movement there.
Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And he's going to get whistled for that foul. Gee, that was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's Prince into the lane, and the dunk by Prince.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Back to George. Embiid sets the pick for George to take the lead. Back to Embiid. Stolen by Prince. Fast break, Milwaukee, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
I like how they've been attacking the lane. It's been beautiful. All game long, they've been successful penetrating and getting offensive production.
And we're also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that 3-ball for these guys. They came close there to tying it up.
You love the intensity out there right now. Close game, both teams leaving it all out there.
Prince outside, and George hits the whistle that time. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Third team foul.
Lopez kicks to Prince. And he finishes nicely on the way. Prince has got 4 this quarter.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
And Bede in the corner. That ball's nice feed that time from George.
He is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Lillard against Maxey. Lillard attacking. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Drummond's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And that's an intentional foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
And answering the call, Andre Drummond giving this team some huge buckets down the stretch.
On the wing, Giannis. George against Prince. To the right side. Here's Lillard. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
His team is in a tight spot, but Lillard keeps his cool, totally focused on getting them what they need.
Yes!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
The Bucks have gone 4 of 7 for the field since the beginning of the fourth. Lillard looking around. Giannis outside. Rebound Andre Drummond. What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
Here's Maxey. Shoots over Lillard. It counts.
Maxey attacked without any hesitation. I love the confidence from the young fella.
Lillard outside. Trent against Oubre. Trent outside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. Thanks so much, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. And so for